mira,
Mira,
no
mira, mira.
más. Wait, what happened? Oh, there I am.
Es que I'm too big and I took all the camera, man.
You like it's because you had that big old glass there, man. You had the sponsor. You know what, man? I don't I'll be honest with you, brother. I do not cow down to sponsorships, bro. I do
Uh-huh.
not. Raquel and
Uh-huh.
Gabelia, thank you so very much, ladies, for joining me.
Hola, hola,
And
hola, hola.
Rene de la Cerda, I just was just
Saludos,
saying.
Raquel.
Yeah, I was just saying just a while ago that I do not cow down
Uh-huh.
to sponsorships. I'm not that person, but I do know what satisfies, and I'm telling you, corporate sponsorship is not my thing. I don't listen to corporate
Uh-huh.
sponsorships. I just know what satisfies me.
There you go.
Just
Hey,
saying.
this is what satisfies me right now, too, man.
How you doing, brother?
Doing good, brother. How you doing, brother?
I'm tired, bro. I haven't recovered from fanfare.
And
Yo estoy menso.
I was at the coast this week, and I came back, and man, I've been working like a dog there at the hospital. So, but I I got out a little bit late today, but I made sure I came over here and set it all up, just in time. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I
No,
came
I mean,
down, so I had to pour myself a little bit of it,
yeah.
and they are my sponsor, but you know
No,
what,
no,
man,
no.
it's like they I became really good friends with them, with the owners from Mar Azul, and they sponsored my first video with the No Hay Razón para Llorar video, and since then, they've been amazing. And I'll tell you this, man, not because they're my sponsors, man, but their banana tequila, man, it's always in my fridge and nice and cool.
Well, you know what? I've not ever tasted them or anything. I just wanted to.
I hear
People are always saying, about corporate this and corporate that. I don't care,
yeah,
man. I will tell you this. For me, I'm so happy that I have the commercials that I have now on the radio station. Because
nice, nice.
when I first started out, I didn't have. I mean, I had to get my own. I had to get my own commercials.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
and I had to get my own commercials. So I had to go down the local Piggly Wiggly and all, papas, tortillas and all this other
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
And,
yeah,
and so Raquel says, "What's the name of the tequila here?" It is called Mar Azul.
yeah.
Show the,
Not a fruit. Let me show the bottle. This is the bottle. They sell it everywhere. This is
yeah,
my favorite right here. Banana tequila, banana flavored tequila,
yeah.
and it's dude, it's dangerously good.
Just
It's,
pull back a little bit. My face
it's
is
the only, like,
moving.
my wife. She really doesn't drink, but it's the only drink that she'll drink because it's not made with the real sugar. It's made with the agave,
Yeah,
so like it doesn't get her sick and stuff like that. She's a transplant too, so she don't drink hardly anything. But whenever she wants like a little sip or something, like she does really well with it and stuff. So
yeah.
that's her go to. So whenever uh whenever I go
Yeah,
to
Gabriel says, but banana tequila, I have to try that.
yeah,
Yes, you
yeah,
do. And I will tell you this. You have to ask Shelly Lattice. Shelly Lattice's drink. She's got a signature drink, and it's
uh-huh.
made with a banana tequila.
Nice.
I do not know what goes in it, but I don't drink. I quit drinking a long time ago, like 10 years
Yeah,
ago. But it was good. I
nice.
sipped it and it was good. And I will tell you, it is a good. And the fact that they're sponsoring is just great. And
Yeah,
I'm just picking on the whole thing. But what I was saying about my sponsorships, before I had, like, hey, go on down to Julio's Tortillas and you can get yourself a dozen tortillas plus one. That makes 13 kids and all this other stuff. But then I got enough people so where I got hey, Alfredo de Lunes, que mira nomás.
míralo. Eh,
My buddy Alfredo gave me the T-shirt. He's a listener, and he ran into me at the fanfare, and he's like, "Hey, dude,
Salud.
a shirt for you." And I was like, "Thank you so very much, brother." And Jose Olivas, thank you. But yeah, I got to this media group because after you get like 25,000 people listening,
Yeah.
then you can become part of a media group, and they can sell your commercials for you. That's what I started doing. But then they gave me the crappy commercial, and it's like you had Jay Perez, un día, whatever, but do you suffer from mesothelioma? Or do you have erectile dysfunction? It's like, damn.
Oh, snap.
Bro. That sucks. After that, you have another. Do you love us? Do you have bleeding, rectile bleeding, and
Oh,
like, what the hell, man? So, but now, luckily, now I have with the listeners that I have now, I have Coors and Ford and Chevrolet, so I'm good. But the commercials sucked at the time. So, Pat
well,
McKay,
I
hello and blessings. Hello, Pat.
yeah,
Excuse
hello.
me.
Thank you so much for joining us in, Pat K. Thank you so much.
Hijo, what time it is? Tejano time. Shout out from DFW. Tejano Fanfare took me out most of this week también.
I'll tell you this, man. Like I was telling you earlier, I was trying to get you at the gala, but you had security and everything, like pushing me back. And I was like, I promise, I'm an artist.
Shut
They
up.
had me on the
No, it wasn't.
floor with the baton and everything.
That is not true,
And
brother.
I was like, dude, I'm an artist. I promise. I had my CD in my hand. I was trying to get it to you, and they threw me on the floor, man. I was like,
You was so- What's your name? Were you born
what's
here,
your
boy?
name?
You was so-
Are
wait,
you
wait,
sure you're
wait.
an artist? I said, I promise. I promise.
No.
They kept giving me a broom and a mop. Like that's
The tractor's over there, brother.
the restrooms are over there. You got to go clean the restrooms.
There's a cleanup and install number four.
Install number four. I was like,
That's
yeah,
horrible. Renee, that's terrible, man. That is not true, bro. That did not happen. Bobby Caseñada, saludos en Dios, Renee. How are you doing,
how
Bobby?
you doing, Papa? Buddy?
The Puro Pedo Talk Show, guys. Hey, guys, how are y'all, guys? You know what? These are the Puro Pedo Show. Those are some really cool guys. They're so funny.
Oh yeah,
They came on the show. We talked for a little bit, man, and they're awesome crew.
yeah. I got to talk to them, and they let me talk to them. They did let me talk to them.
Yeah, you're killing me, brother. That was harsh, man. I'm sorry, but Vic took over and he was telling me who I was interviewing and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, just bring him. And it was constant, bro. I was the last person to leave, bro. I was the last person to leave there. I was there till 12 o'clock, man. Just
Oh wow.
yeah, just talking, and then I was singing the next day. So Yaya Diaz, hi,
Oh yeah.
Godfather.
Is my sister in law. Her son's my godson. He's a big fan of Tejano music.
Oh
So,
wow.
so hello Harley. Harley. He's 4 years old. He's gonna be the new Tejano star pretty soon.
There you go, man. As long as you
Start
have some aspirations, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
start him early on the accordion. We gotta get him the
Definitely.
accordion.
There's not a lot of accordion teachings out there and
Oh
everything
yeah,
else. At least not in this one. TDK says go Wildcats.
puro Wildcat. Yeah.
Little Wildcats. There you go, TDK.
Oh yeah, we're
So
from Carrizo. I'm from Carrizo también.
yeah, TDK is a cool guy. I,
Oh
I
yeah.
I I saw him. I didn't take a picture, TDK. What happened, brother? You
It
know?
was probably your security guards. I'm telling you. That's
He goes, no, no. Don't even go there, brother. I was sitting down the whole time. I had, you know what? uh, 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 Somebody brought me a thing of nachos because I was
oh
like, man,
nice.
I'm hungry, and I hadn't eaten because I was there like freaking 4 o'clock, and I
Damn.
started right as soon as they said go. I was doing it, and then somebody brought me some nachos because like that's all they had there that I could eat. I'm allergic to peppers and onions, and
Oh, Sam. Yeah.
yeah, y'all Hispanics, man, y'all Mexicans, y'all don't believe in anything without, man. That jalapeno salesman in San Antonio is making a ton. That guy's going to get the employee of the year.
Right.
Every restaurant that I went in had jalapenos in it. Everything had a jalapeno.
That's
You had salsa esta jalapenos, man. You had bean put some jalapenos in jalapeno bean. You had milk, jalapenos in jalapeno milk. I mean, everything had jalapenos in it, bro.
now they're even making ranch water with jalapeno, man. Like
See?
the tequila with jalapenos now.
Ugh. I have a friend who has jalapeno beer.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Actually, like that bottle right there is a tequila with habanero tequila. So it has a nice little kick too.
Yeah, yeah, oh, I'm sorry, brother. That does not satisfy.
Puro Snickers.
I'm hoping that they take me up as a sponsor. That's what I want.
Hey, you gotta keep. There you go.
It's like I'm worth it,
You
guys.
gotta keep putting. You gotta put a hat on. You gotta tape it to your hat like that.
Y'all put it up here.
There you go, just like that.
Hombre, are you kidding me? How people tackle me. People that have been on diets all week. They're like, what the hell, man? I told Isabel Marie because I interviewed her the Monday before fanfare. I,
Mhm.
I I told her that I was gonna go on a diet for fanfare, and she's like, okay. And then, yeah, liquid diet. I'm gonna do that liquid diet. Those canned milkshake deals. And she's
Oh
like,
yeah,
okay.
those
and
protein
and yeah, the protein shakes, and he'll just like, they don't taste very good. And I was like, yeah they do, man. You throw in a couple of scoops of ice cream and some cookies, and those are pretty badass.
some whipped, with some whipped cream on top
She's like, I don't
and some
think that's
sprinkles.
gonna work. That's why you're tiny and I'm not. So what? So you went down to fanfare. I know you did the radio gala, and then you
Yes, sir.
went and celebrated. You had a great celebration coming up right afterwards, and that's why you guys didn't hang out, which is real good. But you guys have been doing, y'all guys have been trucking along for quite some time. I already told you before we got on the air that I've heard your music before, and I put your music. I want to say I was one of the first ones to put your music on here recently because of the fact that I have a close tie with you, which is your sister.
Yes.
She's a good friend of mine, and she sent me the music. She's like, you got to listen to this. And I was like, listen to it, I'm gonna put it on the air. you know but give us a little bit of background of your, because you're not new to
No,
it.
no, no. I always kind of get, I always kind of feel new because I've taken some breaks. I actually started in '92. That was my first group. Was Grupo Traición from San Antonio. And
Right.
there was a couple of guys from Southwest. It was like seven of us from Southwest, and we got together. And we got a band, and then we played up until like maybe 2001, and then I took a break to go back to school and to get my degree. So I took a break then, and then when I worked in the hospital for about 10 years, and then Dano was kind of created in 2011, 2012, and it was me and Javier Villarreal, Pachito Villarreal's little brother, and we just started recording. We had helped out another band before that, and we wanted our own sound. So I started writing, and he started arranging, and then we got together and we started, putting some songs together, and we came out with our first CD, and we recorded it, and then we started kind of touring the CD, and we did really good. We did really good from 2012 to about 2015, and then I decided to take another break for family. My kids were about to graduate from school, and I was working at the hospital like 60 hours, and then I would go perform Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then work 60 hours, and then perform Thursday through Sunday. So I was missing a lot on the kids, so I kind of stepped back again, and it was hard because we were we were starting to knock down a lot of doors and getting really good gigs, playing all over Texas, and opportunities were coming to play in Mexico and stuff like that, and but I had to put family first, again, and it was taking a toll on my wife too. Like she's a kidney recipient just like you, and and I was making her go with me on the road and stuff like that, and so it was kind of taking a toll on her and a toll on the kids. So decided to step back, and then I just did songwriting from 2016 to about 2021, and then now the kids, they're all in college. I have a daughter in medical school, her second year in medical school. I have a son that's about to graduate from cybersecurity, and then I have a son about to start physical therapy school. So they're all older now, and so started releasing songs again. And I still write for other artists. I've written songs for like Art Tijerina that he sang a couple of ours, El Dorado Band, Veronica Lopez, ¿quién más? Stephanie Montiel sang a song, a duet with Jose. Shelly Lares sang a duet with Ernestine Romero that I wrote. Michaela sang a song with Shelly that I wrote. And I kind of just like doing a lot of lyricists, for some producers and stuff. But then little by little started getting the itch, to start bringing songs out again. And I started off with the Escúchame that was released back in 2021. I think it was the first cumbia. And then I was I put it out there just to see if people still remembered Grupo Daño, and I was pretty amazed at the followers, that they were still there, and they were, where you been and what you been up to, and so I was really happy, and then we released Un Día Verás, and that one did really really well, made number one in a lot of charts, and got nominated for different awards, and then I released No Hay Razón para Llorar, the mariachi song, and that one did very well, also got nominated for different categories. And then this last song, is called Nunca Lo Sabrás, and it's been doing really really well. Like it's been a lot of people, has really uh, given me really good compliments on it and stuff. And I'm fortunate. I have Panchito Villarreal from Grupo Rodeo. He helps me do all the arrangements and the productions and stuff like that, and I do the lyrics and some of the songs. Actually, my sister that she did wrote some of the songs with me that we released. So it's been good. We have a good team, and I have about two more releases, and then I think I'm gonna release the whole album, and it's gonna be probably like 8 songs, and then at the same time that I release that one, I'm gonna release the OCD, the one that we released in 2012 is this one right here. It's not. I'm the only one selling this one right now. I sell it off of Facebook, and but in May, once I release the new album, I'll probably release them both to digital platforms. We'll see. We'll see. It's a digital platforms is good and it can be bad. It's because I mean you get the streams, you get the stuff like that, but it's like I think like 0.000005 cents a stream and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
sometimes it's better to just sell a CD the old-fashioned way if you can, if you can. But
Well,
that's kind of why.
that's
Go
one
ahead.
of that's one of the reasons I sit there and push for people to go ahead and buy the sound, buy the song.
Yeah.
Here on cable radio, if you're using the app or if you're listening to it on the internet, on the website, then you will see an add to cart button. You can go ahead and click on that add to cart button. It will take
Nice.
you to iTunes Music, and you can go ahead and buy the song, buy the album.
Nice.
I don't make any money from that transaction, but because I participate in the program, I do get a discount on my licenses, and I am a fully accredited radio station with ASCII, CSEX, or and all the other ones that makes me fully accredited in both the United States, Canada, and Mexico, and 132 other countries because I am primarily for the military, and that's
Nice.
why I do what I do. And with that being said, real quick, how are you doing, Janie Rios? And Norma Salazar from Holland, Michigan. Yeah, guys, thank you very much. And why don't we go ahead and take a listen to that song, Escúchame, that you were talking about earlier. It's a really good song, and it kind of gives you an understanding of what Rene was talking about and how he stays to the classic. But that's not the limitation of Rene de la Cerda y Grupo Daño, su Grupo Daño, because this is just a taste of what you're about to hear for the rest of this show. Let's start off with Escúchame. That's Rene de la Cerda from Grupo Daño. This is Indio right here. Cubo Radio.
Escucha lo que yo siento cuando te acercas junto a mí. Pon tu cabeza en mi pecho, que tengo algo que decir. Lo que yo siento por dentro me nació con tu calor, como el fuego del sol. Eres ardiente de emoción. Tú y solo tú despertaste mi ilusión. Yo solo soy de ti. Escucha lo que siento por tu amor. Escúchame, me robaste todo el corazón con tus caricias y todo tu dulce amor. Y tu cuerpo tan tierno, escúchame, en cada pensamiento vives tú. Eres la llama que encendió mi luz, eres mi sol del cielo. Escúchame, yo solo soy para ti. Me robaste todo el corazón con tus caricias y todo tu dulce amor. Y tu cuerpo tan tierno, escúchame, en cada pensamiento vives tú. Eres la llama que encendió mi luz. Eres mi sol del cielo, escúchame, me robaste todo el corazón con tus caricias y todo tu dulce amor. Y tu cuerpo tan tierno, escúchame, en cada pensamiento vives tú. Eres la llama que encendió mi luz. Eres mi sol del cielo, escúchame, yo solo soy para ti.
There you go.
Gracias, gracias.
That's a great song, brother, man. Look at that. I love it. I love it. Heartbeats
Thank
and
you.
everything else really good.
Thank you so
Uh,
much. Thank you.
Raquel and Teresita. Yes, por
Hola, hola.
Cadena. How are you?
Thank you so much. That's my tia Terry.
Great.
Her birthday is this Saturday, so happy birthday, happy early birthday to Terry.
Happy birthday, Terry. Do you want me to sing you a song? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Teresita, President. Happy birthday to you. See,
There you go, man. You made her day, man. You made her day.
Roberto
Yeah.
Galvan, Picasso.
That's my brother from another mother right there, man. He was the first accordion player in Grupo Dano back in 2012, and now he plays accordion for Grupo Básico.
Bro, you were cool up until that note, man. Go away. Nah, just kidding.
Hey, but you're gonna like this part. He's an ex-marine right there.
All right, bro, you can stay.
There you go. Yeah, he's an ex-marine, bro. He's very proud of him, man. He's an amazing accordion player, man. He's I was very lucky to have him the years that I had him with Grupo Daño, and maybe I can steal him again later on.
You guys share love.
But no, he's an amazing person, amazing musician, amazing accordion player.
Yeah, and you know what? People forget it takes a whole village to make a song.
Yeah.
Musicians, and you got engineers, you got all kinds of people behind the scenes that make stuff happen in order for you to be on stage and sing the songs.
Uh-huh.
And that's really that's really wonderful that you have all these people helping your sister who Eva who did so much, and the fact that you guys are still here, and the music is good, dude. The music is really, really good, and that's one of the things that I've always said. Good music needs to be heard. It is not up to me to dictate to people what they hear, what they don't hear. They're going to tell me. That is a thing of the past. Today, we need to allow people to hear the music and give music the time it needs to breathe and to become the song that it is. And then there's a lot of people that are just pushing out every month, putting out something new. And not a lot of it is what we do. So India, we don't want people to log off. No.
That he's put a walk. That's put a walkout right there, man. That's from Carrizo right there, man.
Yeah,
That's the way we are.
yeah. I know, man. He's crazy, man, and he's a good guy, and I've met him a few times, and I'm so glad that I have listeners that are friends now, and I highly encourage you. If you see me out there, you never know.
Uh-huh.
I did it this year too. I did it at Fanfare. I had some T-shirts with me. Like I said, I was going to sell them.
Uh-huh.
But people recognized me, and I said, you know what? The people that recognize me, that say, "Hey, Indio," I'm gonna give them a T-shirt. And I ran out of T-shirts really, really fast. So,
dude, I had a T-shirt for you and a CD, but your security guard knocked me off.
I just
It was. All I remember was the security guard. He was like in a little scooter, He was on a scooter and he was driving around. He kept on kind of like herding me like a cattle. He was herding me to the curb.
Like, beep,
He
beep.
was like beep beep, and I was like, and then I looked back and it was Victor. I was like, oh, all right, Vic.
Big. Lot of signs.
Laura Signs.
Fellow from Leona Promotions. There
Oh
you
yeah, she's one of my distributors, man. It's been a blessing working with Laura. You know, she's been amazing, and I get to work with two people with Rosie and Laura, and Laura's been a blessing in the valley, and you know she pushes it hard to me, and so I've known Laura for going on two years already, and every time I have something new, I always send it off to her, like, and I always ask her like, what do you think, Laura? And she'll give me a thumbs up or thumb down, thumbs down. So look, I haven't seen a thumbs down yet. I guess it's been a good thing, you know. So she's been really good.
No, she's a hard worker, and definitely somebody that I admire. I love working with her. She's real quick to send me the music when it comes out, and I have to ask her, hey, sometimes, because sometimes I get cancellations on my show, and so I'm always looking for stuff because I'm usually booked pretty head. I'm not doing it like I used to. I used to just start packing them in. The problem was that I was getting a lot of artists that were forgetting.
Yeah.
I was at one point I was booked 5 months ahead, and
Oh wow.
I didn't want to do that. I wanted it to be. I was like, okay, I need a little bit more fluidity here. I need to be able to move stuff around and everything else. Yo, the llamas, how are you doing, girlfriend?
Nice. Hola. Saludos, Hilda. Saludos.
Yeah, down in the valley, my co-host for the Monday show, the Grupo Tejano podcast.
Nice.
For those of you that were wondering what happened to Barbie Jig, today is her birthday, by the way, and she's having her birthday celebration with the Conjunto Cats, and she's having a party with her. So she's out there.
You mean I wasn't special enough to be here for her birthday?
I'm sorry, bro, and it's just not the case. I wanted to call her and see what she's up to, but she's just like she hasn't answered my text, so I'm pretty sure she's trying to run around and get everything.
I bet.
And And also, I wanted to ask you real quick for those people, if you want to get a hold of information for Rene de la Cerda, the easiest possible way for you to get some more information, get some booking information, find some of their merch and everything else, you should always go to their Facebook page, correct?
Yes. Yes. Rene de Cerda de Grupo Daño. I have Grupo Daño, but I'm filled up. So this one right there, that's the one right there. Rene de Cerda de Grupo Daño, and just go on there and any questions and just message me whatever you got. As right now, we're looking at hopefully May. We're gonna start hitting the gigs again. Hopefully, come out with the two CDs. The CD that was released in 2012, and then the new one that we've been working on. We have two more singles on that one, and then hopefully we'll be come out, promoting that CD.
And there you go. So you can go ahead and just scan that QR code. It'll take you right to his Facebook page, the one that he's talking about, because there are two. But this one's the one you want to get to because this is the one that's getting the most traffic, and that's where he's going to go ahead and answer your question quickly enough. David Vela says, hello, DJ Indio. David Vela from Oakland is watching. Hey, mira nomás. Thank you so very much for joining us, David, man. I really do appreciate you. Let us know what your digits are, how we can get a hold of you so we can do that. Daniel Garcia, hello. Hey, Daniel, how are you doing? That's another guy who's supporting that.
Oh, yeah.
He's got his show. Yeah, he's a great one. Saludos desde Cuba. How are you doing, Papuchi?
Saludos, Cuba, saludos.
Saludos. Mira, Papuchi, he does como una flor from Salina.
Uh-huh.
And he does it only Papuchi's way. There's just one way to do it his way. You need to check it out. He's got a music video, so you need to go check it out. This guy, he's got some talent coming from Cuba, and it's hard for artists, so we need to support artists from all over, and especially from Cuba. So thanks a lot for joining us, Papuchi. I really do appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, you've kind of taken a little bit. I know you got a busy schedule because of the fact that you work. You're in the healthcare business. Nombre, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to do it working in the healthcare business. I don't listen to healthcare professionals anyway. I walked around with a bullet in my leg for 3 days while I was deployed, so that's not going to work out for me very well.
So you were one of those. I used to. I did clinicals at the VA one time, and I used to do full body X-rays on all the service people that from head to toe for looking for like people like you for shrapnel and stuff like that. So we
Yeah,
used to, yeah, we used to do
I,
all the extras on them.
I can't fly, bro.
Oh,
I'm one of those guys.
don't get in and gamma ray sweet tampoco.
I was like, I stuck to the stick to the ring, man.
I know. I know.
No, it's just one of those things. It's just, I mean, it's pretty cool when you're younger, but now that you're my age, now that I'm my age, nobody, it's a whole different story. You definitely feel it.
No, it's something else working in the health. I love it. Of course I work in one of the biggest hospitals here in San Antonio as a actually one of the listeners that's listening right now. She's a really good friend of mine, Raquel. We worked together at Main Methodist when the COVID hit strong there. We had about 500 COVID patients there at one time, and so we had to learn how to deal with it and how to work with the patients and how to safely work with the patients and stuff. So it was something else, something to look back and we're like, wow, we went through that. So it's but hopefully it's kind of it's still around, but not as bad as it was then. Now there's immunizations for it and all that stuff. So it's a lot better. But back then, no había nada. So we got sick. I had a friend of mine that he was a radiology tech, and he got COVID and he passed away from COVID when it first started and stuff. And so I mean, it's something you got to deal with. Working in the health industry, you might get sick, you might get something, and trying to help out a patient and stuff like that. But I like it. I've been doing it for 20 years, 21 years. So I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, the unfortunate part of COVID was that regardless of what people believed, regardless of what political position that they had, COVID didn't care.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
COVID didn't have it didn't care. It would take you one way or the other. If you were right for the disease, that's what it would do. It would take away.
Oh,
From, I had my transplant during COVID.
oh wow. That's harsh, man.
That was really really hard because I was by myself majority of the time. I couldn't see anybody. There was a schedule. My wife could only see me twice, for 2 hour increments. And it was really really difficult. Everybody was in place and stuff like that. You know, and it was hard. It happened. And I am truly appreciative of all the doctors and nurses and everything else. When I left, it was actually like a week before Halloween, and so I made these little bags with candy,
Oh,
everything. These Halloween bags, and I gave them to everybody, including like the house cleaning, everybody that was there, the people that brought my food, because the food was horrible there. By the way, I didn't eat any of the food. But I gave everybody a bag, and I was telling them it's because they were my superheroes because they could have chose not to show up,
oh yeah, definitely,
but they did.
definitely.
That's the what we have, and we have to treat people the way we want to be treated. Unfortunately, not a lot of that in this
Yeah.
world. Alfredo says, "Okay, I remember she invited us."
Yes.
You know what you're talking about. David Vela says, "Hello, Norma Salazar. Hey, how you doing?"
Hello, David.
Yeah, no, but it's cool to have you on the show. I mean, we've talked a lot. Actually, we talked a lot before, and we shouldn't have talked that way, so that we kind of running out of time to talk about. But one of the things is your music. You've come out with your songs, and one of the ones that I really like is Un Día Verás. That song is a really really good song. Tell me the evolution of that song. Where did you come from? Where did that song come from?
Which one? Un día verás or
Yeah, Un Día Verás.
un día verás? I was working with Panchito for a while, writing songs. Actually, with him and Eddie Perez, and Panchito he kept doing arrangements, and he would send me an arrangement, and he would tell me like, "Hey, can you write it for me and stuff?" And most of the time when he would send me an arrangement, it was for an artist, like for a particular artist and things like that. And then Un día verás came by, and he goes like, "Hey, I need you to write lyrics for this song." I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I wrote the lyrics for it, and man, I loved the song. I loved it a lot. And then I sang it on that one. I sang it after I wrote it. I sang it here at the house, and I sent it back to him. And then he goes, "Hey, brother, why don't you make this your number two? Your second release?" And I say, you sure? I say, because you don't want to try to give it to somebody, a big artist that's out there and stuff like that. He goes, no, I think it's good. You sound good in it. So I was like, all right, let's do it. And then so he had done that little riff in the beginning with the sax, and and he goes, hey, and he kept telling me, it's like, hey, and don't worry about that little riff part. I can take it out. Like, no, that's why I like it. I like that riff part. I said, I like that part. And that's one thing with him and I, that we're both very creative. Me lyrically and him with the music, and we try not to put ourselves in a box. We let ourselves explore, be genuine and be authentic and stuff like that. So he's always telling me, "You think I should do this?" Like, no, leave it like that. I like it the way it is, And I said, that's you expressing your music talent. I said, leave it like that. And same thing with me. Like, he won't tell me, hey, this song I want you to write about this, or this song I want you to write about that. He just sends me the song, and then I get to choose what I write it. So I listen to the song several times, and I always tell people that the song tells me a story just musically, And after the third, fourth time that I listen to it, and then I start writing lyrics on it. And I want to say on Un Día Verás was one of the songs that Eva and I wrote together. So Eva and I, we both did their lyrics, and then Pachito did the vocal melody, and he did the arrangement. So it was a nice project for all of us, and I was very fortunate that I was able to record it. Like I said, I thought it was going to be for somebody else, and he was like, no, go ahead and do it. So I was like, so it was a blessing. It was a blessing in disguise. Did very, very well. Made a lot of charts. Got nominated for Progressive Song of the Year and other categories too. And so it was a good song that opened. I kind of brought Dano, more people to remembering Dano again and stuff. So but yeah, one of my favorite songs. One of my favorite songs that's going to be on the CD.
Well, what I like about it is it's once again it's showing a different side of Grupo Daño and of your vocal ability. It's not just you're not getting pigeonholed into anything, and it's really wonderful. Well, very well constructed, very well. So go ahead and kick back and listen, guys. This is Un Día Verás from Rene de la Cerda y Grupo Daño right here on Cubo Radio.
Tu aroma en todo aquí, mi cuerpo extraña tu piel, la cama está llena de rastros de nuestro querer. Quizás con el tiempo borré tu existir y tus huellas las cubre otra piel. Tu ausencia me deje amar otra vez. Un día verás el amor que yo te daba, alguien más tendrá y le entregan ese amor que disfrutabas tú, rogándome que me quedara más. Ya no ya no pedirá jamás de ti. Me olvidaré que un día fuiste para mí y en todo mi mundo ya no estarás. Un día verás.
Sorry about that, brother.
That's fine. That's fine. I think there's a storm coming through, so that I think it might be the
Yeah, you went bleep bleep.
yeah.
Jenny Real says, "I love this song. Thank you, Janie."
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you so
Janie, did
much.
you see what I was wearing?
Thank
Ah,
you.
that's her husband. He's the Lou Miskin. So there.
Nice. Thank you, Janie. Thank you so much.
So yeah, no, that song. You know, again, see, that's a different record for you
Hmm.
because the first one, you can see, it's like you're a dog. I'm just ready for you. I hear a train coming. It's
There
coming.
you go. That's my deep voice right there. Like that.
Grab a pencil and pad because the love dog
¿Verdad?
speak.
You know what? I'll tell you this, like on that song, that second song, on the other house, like usually I do my backups. I do my backup vocals when I can. On that one, I had to get that's actually Chente Barrera doing the backups on that one.
Yeah,
And
Chet is awesome.
yeah, he's an awesome singer, man. So it's the thank you so much. Thank you, Esteban. Thank you.
Hey, Esteban, Dano music. There's another one that's awesome. Esteban Cerda plays the accordion, man, and I mean, I try to get him in everything that I can do. He mostly plays with Angelique in the Sweet City Band. He does vocals and everything. I'm like, dude, you're gonna do your own song at Kentucky, man. Hey, when I well, man, when we've known each other for a long time. We back in the day when he was part of those guys. But man, talk about a true consummate musician, Esteban Cerda. That's you, brother. So you owe $5 for that one, bro.
There you go. There you
Cool, sure. Thank you, JD. No, it's cool. But once again, like I said, it shows your register, your vocal register, and it shows that you're not pigeonholed in just one thing.
yeah,
And that's what I like about it is that you have a lot of versatility, and a lot of what you do, and there is a lot of movement in your what y'all put out.
thank you.
Yeah, we make a music video. That's your sponsor there. You have Marasul, which is your sponsor. They did sponsor a music video. Bam, wow,
Bam. I gotta take every time you say that. I gotta take a drink every time you say my
yeah, you have to take it. Dude. That sounds creepy, bro.
But
Great.
no, they sponsored I have a mariachi song out there. It's under Rene de la Cerda, Grupo Dano, and it's called No hay razón para llorar, and they sponsored the music video, and it's a nice video. It's actually filmed by Ryan Bassan, one of the great videographers out there, and so he did a great job. And I had a really good friend on there, también Janice, that she came out as an actor. Raquel was on there también. Raquel was on the video. My primo Ruben Garza was on the video too, and then we had a nice horse. It was a race horse that he was on there también, and it was a nice video. It's a nice video. Check it out. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, Denise Mena says it's my favorite. It is, and it's called No hay razón para llorar.
Yes, sir. No hay razón. There's no reason to cry. It's kind of like it's a song I wrote about. Just like you're going through a breakup and you're like, there's no reason to cry, and then the video kind of tells a good story, of the whole song, and it just says no hay razón para llorar. I'm gonna move on forward. There's no reason to cry.
That's the thing. That's the thing about Mexicans, man. They're like, "Hey, why you cry? Why you cry?"
Why you crying? It says the last line says, no hay razón para llorar cuando nada es perdido. When nothing is lost. There you go.
Daniel Garcia says, I think it's on the CD. Well, I know we got it here, so let's go ahead and take a listen to No hay razón para llorar from Rene de la Cerda. And it goes like this. Hey.
Preguntas por qué no lloro si ya nunca has de volver. Es que no me importas nada, solo fuiste un placer. Los besos amargos tuyos, tan fríos y sin sabor. Las noches que me mentías, yo también fingía mi amor. No hay razón para llorar, no hay razón para llorar si tú nunca me quisiste. Solo fue equivocación que sentía mi corazón cuando tú me conociste. No hay razón para llorar, no hay razón para llorar cuando nada se ha perdido. Preguntas por qué no lloro si ya todo terminó. Es que solo fuiste espina dentro de mi corazón. Pensabas que yo te amaba con todo mi querer. En las horas de tu ausencia te amaba otra mujer. No hay razón para llorar, no hay razón para llorar si tú nunca me quisiste. Solo fue equivocación que sentía mi corazón cuando tú me conociste. No hay razón para llorar, no hay razón para llorar cuando nada se ha perdido.
That was Mar Asu, for sure. Bro, that was like you've been drinking a lot in that one. Hey, I got a question for you, bro. You drinking all that tequila.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing like jackets and stuff? And she's like wearing like this little dress.
Yo me andaba cubriendo. I remember, I'm married, so I had to cover myself.
I have to be looking all shy and everything.
Cover myself,
I'm all jealous. That was a great video. It was great.
Thank you.
Great one. Susan Solis says, "Love your CD. Thank you so very
Thank
much."
you so much.
Susan Solis says, "Amarillo is watching it." Thank you so
Gracias,
very
Amarillo.
much, Susan. I hope that you enjoyed that one. This is Rene de la Cerda. I'm Indio here on Cuba Radio. Thank you for joining us. Hombre, that was great. That was really, really good. Rick Valderrama, he's clapping. Mira, saludos nomás.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Rick.
there you
Thank you.
go, Rick. Yeah, so Rick, that's the kind of music video that they made, but they got together and made it.
Yes.
No, it's because I've been promising Rick to do a video. He's like, when, Lawrence, when? No, hombre, it's my fault.
Saludos, Keith. How you doing, Keith? How you doing, Rick? How you doing, Keith?
Yeah, Keith Leo. Hey, how are you doing, Keith? Houston Tejano hits in the house. Of course, Keith, put us down. Put down who you going to interview next, brother, so that we can go ahead and spread the word, so we'll know to let.
His dad's been a blessing for many years, man. Santos Leal, like
Mhm.
he's been a great supporter, and you know the whole Leal family, a great family. So thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, my co-host Ilda Lama says, "Great job, sounds beautiful," and
Thank you.
that's coming as a compliment from her. She's pretty. She's pretty. It's pretty awesome. I mean, she is a great singer, singer, and she's very well astute in what she does. So
Thank you, Lila.
I listen to your CD when I go anywhere.
Thank you. Yes, Miss Susan, she bought our CD, En el Nombre del Amor. She bought this one. She bought it from Facebook, and I shipped it out to you. Like I said, this CD you can still buy only from me right now through YouTube, through Facebook, and I ship it directly to you for $17. So it comes out to be like $10 plus the shipping fees. I can get the package and everything and ship it up to your door. So $17 shipped to your door. And right now, the only place you can get it is off of my Facebook. Hopefully by, like I said, May when I release the second one, I might release it to digital. We'll see. We'll see what I decide to do at that time. I know there was a person that was interested in helping me release them both, so we might be in the talks and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna be talking. I have a meeting with my manager this Monday. My ex-manager from Daniel when it first started, and well, not ex-manager. He's been our manager for ever since. Robert Sturk, and I have a meeting with him on Monday about finishing up the CD and what the plans are and the printing and everything. And so it's becoming very real very fast, you know. So
No, yeah.
yeah, so it's good, but I'm excited. I'm excited. I miss the stage. Uh, I'll be looking for some nice venues to push the CD and push our music and stuff. And I just I've been kind of waiting. I didn't want to go out there just to be doing covers. Of course I'll do some covers, but I want to promote our CD and have something on the table to sell and to let people know who we are and our music and things like that. So con el favor de Dios, everything should be May, June at the latest.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Do you have rain?
Do I have who?
Rain.
Yes, you hear it?
Yes, I can hear it.
Man, that storm like it came through. That's why I kept looking around, like, okay, is it coming down? And then my wife has me outside right now. So she does. She's doing an online course right now for. She's almost done for
Hey,
cybersecurity.
tell her we're more important. Tell her, tell her to hang out. We're more important.
I know. I told her. I said, hey, love. I have an interview today. I hope you're outside. Nah, no,
Alam.
not so.
Susan Solis is asking if you have any more, and waiting for the T-shirt, says Daniel. And she also says, I would like to buy a new. So,
Definitely.
yeah,
We have a couple of cases that we found from the Grupo Dano CD. And then, and right now we're also, I think that's what we'll be talking on Monday and Tuesday. We're going to be talking about merchandise, what T-shirts to make, how to make them, and stuff like that. I think I have like one or two T-shirts left. The T-shirt I was going to give you when they threw me down on the floor. I have that. I have that T-shirt left, and then, and then I had to wipe my tears with it on the way out. Uh, uh,
Pavuso, I don't like that
I,
motherfucker,
I don't. I
man.
don't even know if I want to. I don't even know if I want to do this anymore.
I don't care about him. He's stupid anyway. He's un idiota.
I was special.
I know. I don't give a damn about him and his candy cane necklace.
I even had to take a shot. See, I'm very
There
sensitive.
you go. You take a shot. Since I need an LG charge, so there you go. Season. We'll pass it on. You know what? We're gonna have to probably cut the shirt so that way we don't run out of get you lost in the shuffle or anything else. Real quickly. So with that being said, let me go ahead and give you an opportunity to go say your thanks, share your information with everybody to where they can find you and how they can get a hold of you and everything else. Not to mention, people, there is Rene de la Cerda y su Grupo Dano Facebook. Go ahead and click on that QR code. It'll take you to his Facebook so that way you can go ahead, like, subscribe, do all that other stuff. For those of you that are on with me as well, the same thing as well. Also, I'm going to be doing something else. I'm going to be announcing it now, starting today. We're probably going to be moving off of Facebook because come April 12th, uh, third party applications are not going to be allowed on Facebook.
Oh wow.
That's all third party applications, and I don't want to deal with Facebook. If they're going to make it hard for creators to share that information, that's probably what's going to be happening. So I'm going to urge everybody, if you are a follower on Facebook, go and follow me on YouTube. You can follow me on YouTube and subscribe and like and subscribe over there, or you can just log into cubaradio.fm, and that is uninterrupted stream as well. That's going to be on, and it's the same one that you see on Roku TV.
Nice.
So with that being said, here's Rene de la Cerda. Go ahead, brother. It's the floor is yours. Say your thank you, say your shout outs and everything else, and make sure that you tell them where you're going to be performing next and how they can get a hold of you.
Sure. I want to thank everybody first for joining in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to listen in. Thank you for all the supporters, for buying our CDs and stuff like that. Like I said, you can get the CD still off of Facebook. We still have some of the old CDs de Grupo Daño. I want to thank my sponsors, Mar Azul. Muchísimas gracias a Mar Azul. My music distributors and promoters, Rosie Allison y también Laura Science. Thank you so much for everything you do. I wouldn't be anything without you guys. My producer, Panchito Villarreal, studio, Javier Villarreal, the musicians, Joey Sanchez, Eddie Perez Jr. Thank you so much for everything that you guys do. Joey Trevino on the accordion, thank you so much. My friends out there, Roberto Picasso, my old accordion player, muchísimas gracias. We got to get together again, Papa. My familia from Carrizo Springs, all my Wildcat fans from Carrizo Springs, San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas in the house, my people from Metres Hospital, my healthcare workers también. Thank you so much for always being a great supporter. All the radio stations and that are listening in, all the DJs, thank you so much for spinning my music always and giving me a chance to do what I love, to create and also be able to hear it on the radio. Thank you so much. I love you guys with all my heart. So muchísimas gracias for all the support you've given me since day one and for reopening your arms again for this come around. So thank you so much. You can check me out on Facebook all the time on Grupo Daño, and it's already filled up. So this tag that NDO has right now, that's the one you got to go to. Grupo Daño. So you can log on there, and also my Instagram. I also have Grupo Daño, TikTok, have Grupo Daño until they take it off. And then so you can always reach me on any one of those. If you have anything for business, you can reach me on my messenger off of Grupo Daño, and I can respond to it as soon as I can. And we're hoping to start performing May, June, and with 2 CDs in our hand to promote. So that's the thing. We have 2 more songs. I also want to say a big shout out to Ms. Belen Rubi. That she shared this site. We're going to be doing a song together, a mariachi song together that I wrote. So be on the lookout for that pretty soon también. So once again, thank you so much for listening in. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, NDO. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I missed Barbie, but we'll get together and do another chat. So thank you so much for all your help and for everything. And thank you for all the compliments. And I love you guys con todo mi corazón.
There you go. So just a quick recap. Bill did send in that Perla Ramos is going to be on this 7 p.m. at the Tejano Time podcast. So be watching that. Houston Tejano hits. I didn't get anything from the other podcasters that came on today. If y'all have some more information, go ahead and send it in here. Louis AG, how are you doing, brother? Thank you so very much for joining us. I really do appreciate you, brother. We're gonna get together so that we'll get you on the air. I don't have my calendar with me. I don't even know when you're gonna be there. I do know that. Gravielia says, wishing you all the best, of course.
Thank
Susan,
you.
and Susan Salis puts up the hearts and everything else.
Thank
And
you.
yes, it is a true statement that Facebook is going to be blocking all third party applications come in April. So we're going to be just prepared for that, and that's just one of the ways it's going to have to happen. And it is what it is, and we'll just block it when we do. We'll attack it when we do. For me, Native Americans, we say Michuwati Ayesete. We are still here. There's nothing that you can do. You cannot wipe us out. We will still grow and get bigger and stronger and everything else. Renee, thank you so very much for being
Thank
here.
you.
And I really do appreciate you, brother, for all that you do, man. Keep struggling, keep putting it out there, and keep doing what you do, bro. We appreciate you. These guys that we are the fans that listen to your music. We appreciate you. I know you don't hear it enough. I know you don't see it enough, but man, we're 100,000 strong, and we're saying, hey, keep doing it. So you should always remember that, brother, man.
Thank you, brother.
Do that, man, and that's good. You've got great music, and I get 10 songs a day.
Yeah, I bet.
I get 10 songs a day, brother,
Yeah.
and I know what good music is. Trust me. And for those of you that are new artists, or for those of you that know of any artists or any bands, tell them to send in their music to here to QVO Radio admin at QVORadio.net, and I will get there and I'll do my very best to get it out there. Hilda Lama says, awesome interview. I was looking forward to catching the live show soon. There you go. Thank you, Hilda, for joining us. But you could have jumped on and been the second one. Why didn't you do that? You have access. You know,
And if there's an artist out there looking for music, we're always writing, we're always arranging. So there's an artist looking for new music, new songs, new arrangements, and stuff like that. Please, send me a messenger, and we're willing to work with anybody. We've been lucky to work with a lot of really good artists, new and already established artists. So we're always willing to put some new songs in their hands.
just bring a box of tissues. It makes you cry almost every time. No, it's great music. Like I said, it's great music. We're gonna go ahead. That is Rene de la Cerda. This is Indio. We're gonna go ahead and sign out before he loses the signal because it's raining over there. I'm gonna leave you with Nunca Lo Sabrás. It's a great song,
Thank you.
and it's his current hit right now. Go out there, go to their shows, buy their merch. That's how you support.
All those songs we played tonight, they're all on Spotify, Amazon, all your digital platforms, YouTube, so you can stream them, you can download them, purchase them, iTunes, they're everywhere. So it's the add them to your playlist, request them everywhere, it's the download them wherever you want. So all the new songs that we played tonight, they're on all the digital platforms already.
So that's it. There you go, man. Like I said, if you're listening to it on our app, or if you're watching it on our website, just click the add button. It's right there. So just have it in your phone. I didn't even think about that, and I'm always looking for new music and collabs. See,
There you go.
always looking for stuff,
There you go. Let's do it.
And Pandora, yes, Pandora,
And Pandora, yes. Yeah, thank you, Susan. And Pandora.
of course, yes. So go ahead and check that out, man. I thank you so very much, Renee. And this is your house, brother. Whenever you want to come back, you just let us know when you got some new information. Let us know if you got a gig.
No security this time, ¿verdad?
No security.
Okay, thank you.
Let that down. You're the only one, too. There's like a lot of people were like, dude, man, I wasn't gonna interview you. Where the hell were you? And I was like,
I was in handcuffs and everything.
I was sitting. You know what? After the end, I was able to eat my
The nachos.
nachos. They were all soggy and
Doggies
everything.
and everything. No, whatever.
I'm serious. There was a friend of mine, and she was all drunk. And she's like, "You're not gonna eat those?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, they're good." And I was
Slurp it with a straw.
I know. It's like, whoa. It's like, Cravelia says, I'm looking forward to hearing your music. Well, thank you so very much. Tune in to QVORadio.fm, and you get to hear a lot of other great music as well. So thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all that were being here. Thank you so very much, Renee. Like I said, if you want to come back, this is your house. And if you were having a bad day, if today was not your day, guys, just remember, every day planes take off against the wind. You are loved. You're not alone. You are loved. You're special. Thank you so very much for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
And
God bless.
On Monday we have el Palomino Mayor.
De Grupo.
That one. So like that, we're gonna be leaving you with Nunca lo sabrás from Rene de la Cerda y su grupo Daño. Goes like
Gracias.
Recordándote bajo lluvia, cada gota llueve, lágrimas de tu ausencia, disfrazándome la angustia que siento. No quiero darte placer de verme sufrir por ti. Nunca lo sabrás, que sufrí mi alma por tu ausencia, que vives en mis pensamientos, que yo nunca te dejé de amar. Nunca lo sabrás, que sueño tenerte en mis brazos, que nunca queme tus retratos, que me muero sin tu amor. Sigue tu sabor en mi boca, tu perfume también sigue bañando mi alma, disfrazándome la angustia que siento. No quiero darte placer de verme sufrir por ti. Nunca lo sabrás, que sufrí mi alma por tu ausencia, que vives en mis pensamientos,